Your Junior Ducks against the California Heat. Got Bazoyan moving back up to the forward position with Dana centering. Looks like Campbell takes the puck in right away. Comes in and just misses the top side. Comes back to McPhee. McPhee sends it down to the half wall. Puck comes loose into the zone. Dana pokes it back in deep into the California Heat zone. Puck battle along the mid wall. Comes off. California Heat able to exit over there on the far side. Cut off in the neutral zone. Re-entry by Campbell. Campbell zips it in. The goaltender deflects it into the far side boards over there. Somebody comes away. Nice centering pass to Campbell. Somebody pilled it out of the boards over there. Got it to Campbell, streaking down the slot area. He's able to fire it in on this goaltender. It makes a good save. Keeps the Ducks off the board here. 14-17 left in the first period. Baker steps in to take the face-off. Baker gets kicked out. Stenari comes in. Puck comes back to Flick. He zips it, just hits side wide. Baker's got the puck. He dishes it out to Stenari. Stenari goes short side, and this goaltender comes up with the big save again. So Baker steps in, pushes the puck forward. Puck gets back, cleared out by California Heat all the way down, in on goal. Who do we got starting goalie today? We got Villain in net. Flick circles back around, sends it in front, and Villain has to reach out and put a glove over it as it came off of Flick's stick, chopped off, and found its way into the slot area. So Silvers lines out there now, pushes the puck forward. He's got Moroz on the left wing. Comes away, Gerard in on the forecheck. Puck comes loose, back into California Heat zone. They pull up behind their net. Forecheck by Silver. Puck moves its way out. McPhee holds it, or that's Desterhoff holds it in on the point. Got a battle along the wall. Puck comes loose, Silver on the forecheck. California Heat wraps around the boards, comes back to Chappelle. He walks off the boards, shot blocked into the corner, picked up by Silver. Silver zips it back to Desterhoff. He zips it in on this goaltender. He punches it into the corner. California Heat in trouble in their own end. They're unable to get it out. Battle for it right on the blue line. Now they punch it out into the neutral zone. Ducks push it right back into California Heat zone. Chase them behind the net. They zip it around near side boards here. And looks like California Heat's going to the box for a elbow coming in. So Ducks are going to get a power play opportunity here early on. 12:47 left in the first period. Junior Ducks go up on a power play. Dana steps in on the faceoff. Wins it back to Hagman. Hagman walks off the wall, zips it down into the slot. Big rebound just out of the reach of Dana. Dana gets it right back out to, Bazoyan gets it out to Dana. Dana works his way behind the net. Big battle along the side there. California Heat try and clear it out. Ducks hold it in. Hagman drops down onto the half wall. He gets a puck knifed off of his stick. Still not out. McPhee over there holding up the back end. Battle along the mid wall. Puck comes loose. California Heat's able to zip it down. Bazoyan holding up the back end, covering a D position. He gets pressured into the boards behind this wall. McPhee sets things up behind the net. As things getting set up, McPhee breaks out far side, hits Campbell or hits Dana streaking down the left wing. He cuts into the slot. He zips it just wide. Picks his own rebound up on the half wall, punches it back down in the corner. Puck comes loose just out of Campbell's reach. California Heat jump on it. 17 seconds left in the penalty to the Heat. Flick comes in, pokes the puck away, zips it up. Baker comes in with speed, cuts across the red line, cuts into the zone, loses the puck, regains possession, pulls behind the wall, drops it down to Lee, just to the right of the net. Lee's centering attempt comes out of the zone. So Flick zips it up to Lee. Lee regains entry into the zone. Has O'Neill off the bench. Comes in with some speed. Battle again along the wall. Baker with it, centering attempt. Blocked out. Side of the net, trickles out, but California Heat jumps on it. O'Neill picks it up here in the neutral zone, goes cross ice over to Klinowski. Klinowski sends it up to Flick just into his feet. He didn't realize it was there. Baker in on the forecheck. He takes a puck away, zips it out to centering attempt out to O'Neill, who zips it in on net. And this goaltender came up with a big save. And puck goes back to, goes all the way down for icing. These poles are obnoxious. I didn't realize they were going to be that bad, so apologize for that. Silver steps in, Gerard on the right wing. Silver pushes it forward into the corner. California Heat try and get it out. Chappelle picks it up on the back end, deflected in front of the net. Silver picks it up in the far side corner, spins out of the corner, has Chappelle dropping down in the slot. He shuttles, passes it down to Morose. Morose gets it out to Chappelle. And Chappelle's able to zip it in. This goaltender's coming up with some huge saves here early on. All kinds of scoring opportunities for the Ducks, and they're just having a little bit of a trouble solving this goaltender here off the start of the bat. 10:13 left in the first period. Silver pushes it forward. Gerard picks it up. Battle along the half wall. Drops it back to Chappelle. Chappelle walks into the wall. Oh, Morose just missed the tip in front of the net. Works his way out to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff handcuffed briefly. He gets met with some pressure on the half wall. Battle for the puck along the half wall there. Puck squirts loose behind the California Heat's net. They're clearing attempt, not out, blocked down. All kinds of pressure in the Heat's zone. Gets it out to Chappelle. Chappelle holds it in, wipes off the wall, zips it in. Goaltender kicks it into the far side corner, comes out to Dusterhoff. He drills one in, and that's kicked behind the net. Ducks going for a change. They get it out to Chappelle. Chappelle turns around, gains red line. Headman pass, hits Dusterhoff on the fly, and this goalie robs Dusterhoff again. Great little zone entry with speed. Dusterhoff down the left wing. Great scoring opportunity. This California Heat goaltender comes up with a huge save, or shall I say saves, early on here to keep them in this game, or to keep the game from getting away from them. Puck comes back to, who's that on the back end? McPhee. He zips it in. Sorry about that. I guess the live feed's not working again, so we'll just post it early. Hagman zips it in. Big deflection, big rebound. Dana wasn't able to get it on his stick. He chips it down low behind the net. Comes right back out. Big rebound, another big rebound. This goaltender's already made like 7 saves, to maybe even 10. McPhee gets it on the far side. He zips it past, punch behind the net. It's a shooting gallery out here. Ducks with it behind the net. They zip it up the boards. McPhee drops low. He just gets punched just beyond him. Now it's out in the neutral zone. Hagman back there to corral it. He turns around, generates some speed, skates through the neutral zone. Pulls up in the right wing, right corner, circles around behind the net, drops it back to O'Neill with a big blast, holding up Hagman's puck rushing effort. He drops it back to O'Neill. He winds up and drills it. So we have Stenari centering this line with Lee on the right side, O'Neill on the left side, Flick and Klinowski on the back end. Lee gets it back to Klinowski. He walks off the wall, drops it down to the mid wall, comes right back to Klinowski. He goes cross ice over to Flick. Flick drops down to the top of the circles, gets the puck knifed off of his stick, and Lee tries to drill it into the corner. He deflects up high into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play. Face-off coming just, all the way down into the zone. So Ducks get rewarded with that effort. So Stenari wins it back, comes back, but California Heat's able to get it and drive it into the neutral zone. I don't think the puck's gotten past the red line too much here so far. O'Neill picks it up. He zips it in on this goaltender, who drives it off the blocker and into the netting. So it's a shooting gallery here in Panorama City. Ducks all over California Heat, unable to find the back of the net here so far. 7:39 left in the first period. Got Gerard stepping out. He pushes the puck forward. One back to Klinowski. Klinowski's able to hold it in, but now it's punched out in the neutral zone. Klinowski backpedals. He headman passes, hits Gerard on the right side. Gerard chips it in. Silver on chase into the right-hand corner. Gerard gets it back to Flick. Flick walks off the wall into the top of the circles. He zips it. It's deflected wide of the net. Gerard picks it up in the far side boards, zips it back to Klinowski. He walks off, gets it to Flick. Flick zips it about a foot wide. Moreau's over there to keep it pressure in, drives it back into the corner down to Silver. Silver fighting through some traffic in the corner. Moreau's comes in to help him out. Silver gets tripped up behind the net, but Gerard's in there to pick up the loose puck. He picks in, cuts into the slot. He tries to rip it. It's deflected back down into traffic. Now California Heat's able to exit the zone. It's a 2-on-2. California Heat drives it in. Klinowski picks it up. He zips it up the boards. Gerard picks it up there and out into the neutral zone. Silver picks it up. He's got one guy to beat. He dipsy doodles around, pulls up into the corner, tries to backhand it in the slot. It gets broken up by the Heat. Now Dusterhoff picks it up. He gains entry into the zone, but Silver was still exiting, so that's offsides. So we got Dana stepping in with Bezoyan on the right wing, Campbell on the left wing. Bezoyan battles through, chips it up to Campbell. Puck comes loose near side. Bezoyan picks that up. Goes down the right wing into the right-hand corner. He gets pushed into the board. Centering attempt. Hit Dana on the backhand. Chappelle in there gets hit with some pressure. California Heat's now got the puck in the Ducks zone. Ducks peel away out of the boards. They zip it through by Villain. Dusterhoff picks it up. He fans on his clearing attempt, but then regains control. Dana gets it. He generates some speed. He goes wide, zips it in just high and over the net. Puck wraps around the boards and out. But Bezoyan on the back check beats the California Heat player to the puck. Dusterhoff peels Bezoyan up, sends it up to Dana. Dana's in the right-hand corner, pulls back, gets it back to Campbell. Campbell tries to work into the slot area. McPhee drops back, holds it in the zone, drives it into the corner. Baker pinches the boards off. He takes the puck away in the corner. Puck comes loose, but Lee off the bench. It came out. It came just out of the zone. Nice effort from Stenari off the bench. He came in, tried to hold it in. It just squeaked out of the blue line. So 4:58 here. Face-off outside the California Heat zone. Baker steps in for the face-off. Referee directing traffic. Stenari getting slashed. Puck's not even dropped. Lee tries to get it over to Stenari. California Heat drop it in. McPhee gets beat to the puck. California Heat drives it behind the net. Baker sends it up, but to nobody. Big rebound. Villain gives a big rebound. Another big rebound. California Heat sends it in. Big rebound again. So California Heat has a couple little scoring opportunities. Ducks send it in deep. Stenari in on the forecheck. Baker in there to support on the forecheck. California Heat come away with it. Lee pinches his guy out. That's O'Neill pinches his guy off. They send it in deep. O'Neill picks it up back there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Klonowski. Klonowski picks it up back there. He skates it out. He chips it up and in and doesn't gain the red line. So that's icing. Got to gain that red line before you dump it in or hit a player. Send it in on the zone entry. Face off all the way back in the Duck zone. O'Neill sidesteps a hit. Puck gets pushed back in. Klonowski picks it up on the back end. Has some pressure come in. Gets it over to Flick. Flick comes out of the back end. He gets hit with some pressure. O'Neill chips it out. Silver on the gas. He jumps on the loose puck. He makes a move, looking to cut to the net. He gets tripped up behind the net. Referee out of position. Ducks drive it back low into the far side corner there. O'Neill Silver gets it to Flick. He drives it just wide of the net. Gets it down to O'Neill. O'Neill tried to backhand it out into the slot to Silver. Silver peels off the boards. He wraps around, just shoots it wide. Klonowski pinches down low into the near side corner. More action and more pressure from the Ducks. Flick just misses a check. California Heat comes in. They zip it in on Villain. He kicks it behind the net. Klonowski zips it back up and out of the zone. California Heat got to regroup. Stretch past far side. Flick is going for a change. He has to turn around and play the puck. Puck came to him. Klonowski wraps it back around the other side. California Heat gain entry into the Duck zone. Flick back there, wraps around the boards. Looks like Klonowski came back the other side to Bezoyan. Bezoyan picks it up. He sends it up to Dana. Dana enters the zone with speed. He's looking to center it. Centers it out. Nobody there. Or actually, Campbell was there. Campbell's going to get called for slashing, I believe. So Campbell had his stick tied up, and out of frustration, he slashes the guy and goes to the box. So California Heat's going to get a power play opportunity here at 2:11 left in the first period. Baker steps in on the faceoff here, pushes it, punches it forward, comes in on the goaltender. He reaches out, puts his glove over it. Baker gets kicked out of the faceoff again, a little too aggressive. Lee steps in, ties up the puck. Baker tries to jump on the loose puck, drives it into the near side boards. Heat able to get it out in the neutral zone. Lee drives it back in. California Heat enter the zone offsides. That's offsides. California Heat with the puck on the mid wall. They zip it over, hold it in. They come cross ice, almost picked off by Lee. California Heat send it in the corner. Dusterhoff back there picks it up. They chip it back behind the net. Pinched off by Dusterhoff. He peels away from a check. He gets it up and able to hoist it out in the entire length of the ice. 52 seconds left on the penalty to Campbell. 58 seconds left. Stenari with a great forecheck. Strips the puck. Has Gerard stepping in the slot area. Stenari tried feeding Gerard. Gets cut off by the Heat. Heat headman pass, gain entry. Now the Ducks just punch it right back out and down the entire length of the ice. 29 seconds left. Heat stretch pass. Hit their guy on the left wing, pull into the zone. Drop it back, but Stenari's only there. He picks it up. He gains it, crosses the red line, gets the puck knifed off of his stick. Heat back in their own end. Gerard comes in, pulls the puck away from the California Heat player, pulls up in the corner, half wall, drives it back, killing more time off the penalty. Hagman gets it, drives it in on the goaltender. He tracks it, kicks it just to the side of him. 6 seconds left in the period. And Heat drive it into the zone, and that's it for the first period. After one, Ducks all over the Heat, but unable to find and solve the goaltender, making beautiful. Getting ready to get underway. Hopefully you went and refreshed your drinks. Puck drop here. Penalties over. Ducks kill that off. Puck moves back to Flick. His stretch pass gets over to the left wing. He drives it in. Heat pick it up. Fan on there, clearing attempt. Comes out to O'Neill. He gets punched off the puck there briefly. Battle for it. Campbell and O'Neill. Two Ducks, two Heat player. Puck comes back to Flick. Flick on the half wall. He zips it into the slot area. Campbell unable to pull the trigger on the backhand. He punches, knocks the player off the puck. Then the Heat come away with it. Stretch pass comes off of a Heat player's stick to Flick. Flick circles away from pressure. Zips it around to Klinowski. Klinowski headman passes it to O'Neill. O'Neill goes high off the glass in the ref and into the neutral zone. Flick comes in, punches it in. Ducks touch up. Heat stretch pass. They gain the red line. Flick comes in, steals the puck from him. Headman passes to Baker. Baker on the entry. He pulls up, almost pulls away with the puck. He gets it over to Stenari. Feeds Stenari. Stenari's able to shuttle it in on this goaltender, and he comes up and robs Stenari. So this goaltender's putting a great display of tending in so far. Baker wins it back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff winds up and fans on the shot attempt. Comes out. Chappelle drops down, holds it in, punches it in. Baker picks up the puck. He circles around, drops it to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff winds up and blasts it. No rebound. And Stenari's getting raped in the crease. So Baker steps in again. Guess the Heat's getting an explanation there from the ref. I don't know what he's complaining about. His player is the one that punching our kid in the head. But anyways, pleading his case over there. Baker steps in on the faceoff. Puck tied up in the feet. Heat able to send it out. Hagman back on Chase. He gets there, chips it into the corner for McPhee. McPhee goes back over to Hagman. Hagman peels away from pressure. He goes right back over to McPhee. McPhee hits Baker. Baker hits Stenari, but in his feet, makes it hard for him to pick up the pass. Comes back to Hagman. Hagman goes with McPhee. McPhee gets met with some pressure at the red line. Lee chips it into the corner. Baker goes in there to pick it up. Stenari comes in, drops it into the corner. Now it's Baker. Baker with it in the corner. He goes right back all the way to Hagman. Hagman walks off the wall, drops it back to Baker. Baker on the mid wall. He goes cross ice over to Stenari. Stenari rings the post. And Baker feeds Stenari on the left wing. Stenari hits the post, has the goaltender finally beat, but it comes up short with the post. And the Heat are going to the box for a penalty. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play opportunity. So I guess they did get a penalty on the Heat, so that's good. Now I know why the coach was trying to plead his case. I didn't know they called a penalty, as it should have. 5-on-3, drops it down. Gerard on the half wall. He walks off, walks into the circles, feeds it over cross ice to Klinowski. He tries to pick the top corner, and it ends up in the side of the net. Klinowski dropped down low and had the top corner labeled, but ends up finding its way in the side of the net instead. And therefore, we're outside the zone here with the Ducks. Silver steps in for the faceoff. Moreau's sneaking in a little bit. Silver runs it over to Klinowski. He zips it over to Flick. Flick assesses the situation, gets it up to Klinowski. He chips it up to Silver. Silver pulls on the half wall, drops it to Klinowski. He drops it right back down to Silver, goes cross ice over to Flick. It hops over his stick, but stays in the zone. Flick zips it down to Silver on the left wing. He feeds it right back to Flick in the slot area. Big rebound to the left. Big battle for the puck. Comes loose. Heat come away with it. Flick's able to hold it in, but it puts it out high. Gerard gloves it down to his stick. Moreau's in there to help out. So 5 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Pinned up on the boards. Silver walks away with it. He walks into the thing, gets it back to Klinowski. One penalty's over. It's 5-on-4. Klinowski tried hitting Gerard on the right wing. And now it gets pushed out into the slot area. It's an onslaught of shots here. And the Ducks just unable to solve this goaltender so far. Gerard pulls up on the half wall. Stays with the possession of the puck. Silver tries to backhand it out, but gets knifed back into the corner. Silver comes away with it again. Centers it out to Dana. Point blank shot robbed again. Dana gets robbed. He can only get to the blue line, and then the Ducks retake possession and go right back into their zone. All kinds of offensive zone pressure. Headman pass to Dana comes off of his stick. Bezoyan in on the forecheck. And Chappelle unable to hold the zone, so now comes out. Dusterhoff back, picks it up, spins away from pressure. Headman cross-ice pass to Bezoyan. That comes off of his stick. And every time the entry for the California Heat into the Duck zone gets broken up and goes right back the other way. Dana picks it up at the red line. Battle for the puck. Comes back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff chips it up right back into California Heat zone. O'Neill's got to hold up, and not quite enough. Dana was stuck in the zone. So there's all kinds of yelling here. I don't know where it's coming from. So Baker steps in on the face-off. Lee on the right wing. Sonari on the right wing. Lee on the left wing. They gain entry. McPhee comes up, punches the kid into the zone. Sonari stretch past the Lee. He's going to spring Lee in all alone. Lee walks in and gets robbed. This goaltender is just playing unbelievable. He robs Lee on the breakaway to keep the Ducks off the board. 9:42 left in the second period. Ducks are working super hard. This goaltender's working just as hard. Baker gets the puck over to Lee briefly, gets knifed off of his stick, and Cal Heat's able to exit the zone into the neutral zone. McPhee shifts it over to the far side. Sonari picks it up over there. He cuts through. He backhands it up to Lee. Lee chips it up and off the glass, but gets broken up there at the red line. McPhee comes in and crushes a kid right on the entry. McPhee drives it right back into the zone. Baker in on the forecheck. Sonari in on the forecheck. They take the puck away. Hagman drives it back down to Sonari. Goes back out to Hagman. Comes in on the goaltender. He makes a save. Baker pulls up in the corner. Gets it back to McPhee. McPhee zips it in, but blocked into the far side corner. Flick picks it up there. Gets it over to Lee. Lee steps in and zips it in on the goaltender. Flick pulls Sonari out. Sonari's like, what are you doing? Got to get in the goaltender's head somehow. So 8:53. Ducks all over the Heat. Still 0-0 game. This Heat goaltender's putting a hell of a display of goaltending on. Gerard steps in, wins it back to Klinowski. He drives it far side. Flick picks it up there, pinches down into the corner. Flick centering attempt, nobody there. Wraps around the boards. Klinowski grabs it in the neutral zone, goes back to Silver, covering for Flick. Silver peels back behind the Ducks net, comes out the near side, works his way up the boards. Moreau's in there trying to knife the puck out. California Heat's attempt to get in the zone again. Headman pass to Moreau's. Two guys to beat. Moreau's pulls, goes wide left. Centers it out to Silver. He overstick handles, is unable to pull the trigger. He's got the puck in the corner. Gets it back down to Moreau's. Moreau's pulling away, recycles it back down to Silver. Silver met with a little bit of pressure behind the net. Pills out, still has possession, gets it back to Klinowski. Klinowski walks the blue line. He goes cross ice through traffic, trying to get it to Moreau's. Moreau's looks like he was going for a change. He has to reactivate. Cal Heat skates it out. They pull into the right-hand side. Gets the puck knifed off of his stick. Klinowski regains possession of it. Now it goes over to a Heat player on the far side. Comes right back to Klinowski. Klinowski goes high and out. And he sends out, hits Silver on the fly. Silver pulls up in the corner. He circles around the net, cycles it back down to Campbell. Campbell tries to sidestep some pressure. O'Neill down there helping him out. He jumps on the loose puck. He goes off the boards back to Chappelle. Chappelle walks in. Big rebound. Finds its way in on net. Big rebound. No one's able to pull the trigger on it. Battle for it in the far side corner. Silver gets leveled. Campbell gets it back to Chappelle. Chappelle walks in. His shot's blocked. Dusterhoff cuts that entry off. Puck moves back up. O'Neill's got it. O'Neill crosses the red line. He sidesteps pressure. He pulls up in the corner. Drives it back to, on the half wall. Campbell tried getting it back to Hagman. Gets deflected to a Heat player. Heat are able to drive it into the far side corner. Hagman picks it up, gets it over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff met with some pressure there. Heat with some zone presence rarely. They zip it in on Villain. Villain kicks it into the corner. Villain hasn't seen any action so far in a long time, so he's got to stay sharp back there. Heat displaying a little bit of offensive zone pressure finally. They get it, zip it across ice, but out, it gets deflected into the corner away from the waiting player. Now the Ducks regain possession. 2-on-1 developer, 2-on-2. Dana gets it up to Campbell. Campbell gets met with some body contact on the entry. Ducks go for a change. Heat trying to catch him on a change. Stenari reactivates, cuts that entry off. Puck moves down to McPhee. McPhee protects it, has Baker come in, and they have the Heat, somehow the puck trickled loose to the side of the net. The Heat tried to wrap around. Villain stopped it on the side. This all right, some entertainment from the stands. So 5:28 left in the second period. Baker steps in on the faceoff. He gets kicked out again. Stenari steps in, wins it back. Klinowski jumps on it, wraps it around behind Villain. Heat meet it on the half wall. Klinowski decides to go out the other way, but that's icing. Oh, no, it's actually not because the Ducks have a penalty. Stenari on the forecheck causes disruption, comes back to Flick. Flick drives it back high and into his own bench. So 5:02. So 5:02 left in the second period. Battle for the puck in the corner, comes back and goes all the way back in on this goaltender. He reaches out, pushes it out for his player to play it. They on the exit. Stenari on the forecheck, breaks it up. Flick comes up, knocks it down. Heat able to pull in the zone. They come back, drive it in on Villain. He kicks it in the corner. Flick picks it up. He wraps it around the boards. Held in by the Heat. 53 seconds left on the penalty. Centering attempt, broken up. Baker's able to clear it. He sends it down the entire length of the ice. They go for a change. Oh, my God. Wow. Holy cow. Wow. There's something over there. Silver comes in, hits the post. Has the goaltender beat again, hits the post. Moroz takes an elbow over there. No call from the referee. Moroz with all kinds of pressure. That gets cut off by Dusterhoff. He's going to walk in and zip it in on this goaltender, but he tracks it into the midsection, no rebound. So 3:43 left. 19 seconds left in the Ducks penalty. Ducks generating scoring opportunities, shorthanded. So California Heat skate out. They cross the red line. They get met with some more pressure on their entry again. Chappelle picks it up, goes high off the glass and back out into the neutral zone. Gerard off the bench of the expiring penalty gets it out to Campbell. Campbell goes far side, had him beat, but shot it wide. Puck finds its way back behind the net. So Dana comes in. He gets hit behind. Big Bazoyan, it finds its way into the slot, and Bazoyan gets his stick on it and finally solves the goaltender. So the Ducks finally strike here at 3:05 in the period. A couple little junior Ducks over here. So Ducks finally solved this goaltender at 3:05 left in the second period. More pressure. Brazilian in on the forecheck. He wants another one. Campbell in on the forecheck. Behind this pole here. Campbell drives his guy into the boards. Heat come away with it. Brazilian comes back. Dana cuts that off, gets it over to McPhee. McPhee sends it up and into the zone. That's going to be icing. So face-off coming right back into the Ducks zone. So Heat get kicked out of the face-off. No, who's in there for the Ducks? Looked like Baker was in there for the Ducks. They zip it in on Villain. Almost caught him off guard. Battle for the puck. Comes away into the through the crease. Headman pass to Lee. Just misses Lee on the stretch pass and gets sent in and out of play. So puck staying in deep. Baker steps in on the faceoff. Baker gets kicked out again. Lee pushes the puck forward. Stenari picks it out of traffic. He gets it back to Flick. Flick drives it right back to Stenari. Stenari walks off the wall, but the ref decides to get involved in the play. Flick drives it down to Baker. Baker gets it out to Flick again. He comes out, circles in the corner. He drops it back to Klinowski. Klinowski walks off the wall, sends it in. I think it went off the post and out into the slot area. Flick's able to hold it in. Flick goes high and into the corner again. California Heat unable to get it out. Baker and Stenari in the corner battling. Puck comes away. Heat able to get it out this time. Chappelle drives him, cuts that entry off. Baker comes in, cuts the puck away. Zips it around. Lee picks it up. Stretch pass to Stenari. Stenari sidesteps. Baker comes in, picks it up. Baker goes left wide. He tries to pull it in. Gets the puck knifed off of his stick. Centering attempt broken up again. He avoids another check. Gerard comes in, fresh off the bench. Comes in, strips the player, circles around the back of the net, looking to center it. He drops it to Silver. Silver goes right back to Gerard, walks off the wall. He gets met with some pressure and some stick checks, and the Heat ice the puck. 52 seconds left in the second period. Ducks up 1-0. So face-off coming up just to the left of this hot Heat goaltender. Silver with the puck in the corner. He works through some traffic, peels off the boards, cuts through the middle, gets hooked, no call. Gets it over to Dusterhoff. He drops down low into the corner. He tries to get out of the way of some pressure. Silver gets cut off, moves the puck down to O'Neill. O'Neill drops it down to Chappelle, who was calling for it on the right wing, dropping down low from the D position. They drive it down to Silver. Silver comes back to Dusterhoff, who fans on his attempt and is able to hold it in. Now the puck trickles loose, but Chappelle's back there to push it to the boards and out. O'Neill and Silver in on the forecheck. O'Neill strips it. Silver comes in, picks his pocket, comes out, and Hagman comes off the bench. Silver gets it back to Hagman. Hagman drives it to the front of the net, and it finds the back of the net here, and the Ducks strike here late in the second period with 3.1 seconds left. They take a 2-0 lead. So just a matter of dropping the puck. Second period is going to be over here. McPhee drives it in on the goaltender, and that's it. After 2, the Ducks finally solve this California Heat goaltender and strike 2 times in the second period. Third period action coming up next. Second period underway. And Campbell's going to the box. So 14:50 left in the game. Face-off happening right back at center ice. Bezoyan stepping in, Dana on the right wing. Ducks shorthanded once again, generating all kinds of shorthanded opportunities anyways. Ducks getting kicked out of the face-off. Dana steps in. He pushes it forward. Bezoyan comes in. Puck moves its way through the neutral zone. McPhee drives it back into the California Heat zone. Dana picks it up. He's got Bezoyan in the slot who winds up and drives it hard in on this goaltender. Short-handed again, another scoring opportunity. So Bezoyan pushes the puck forward into the corner, then goes in on the forecheck, takes it away, gets it to Dana. Dana circles around, gets it out in the slot, but nobody there. And the Heat just iced the puck. The refs got a little confused there for a minute. So the Heat is on a power play, even though it seems like the Ducks are. They're icing the puck. Ducks are having offensive zone pressure the whole time. 1:30 left in the Campbell penalty. Sonari steps in on the faceoff. Pushes the puck forward. Baker tries to come in and strip the puck. He chases his guy into the corner. Sonari in on the forecheck, causes a little bit of a turnover. Now the Heat's able to get it out. Klinowski picks it up. He shuttles it up onto the red line. Sonari comes in. Gets away with a little bit of a hit from behind. Flick comes in, circles away from pressure. Shuttles it up to Sonari. Baker gets it to Sonari, but in his feet again. Heat come away with it. And puck goes up and in the Heat's bench. So 13:39 left in the game. Ducks shorthanded. Heat unable to get it into the Duck zone. Dusterhoff gets it on the backhand, drives it into the far side or near side corner. Heat send it up. Chappelle jumps on that on the red line, just drives it right back into the Heat zone. So Heat come up the far side, right back to Dusterhoff. He drives it right back in on net. And the goaltender's got to cover this one with Silver bearing down on him. So 20 seconds left in the Heat power play. Play being held in their zone the entire time. Lee steps in on the faceoff. Moreau's on the right. He pushes it into the corner. Heat come away with it near side. Comes back to Chappelle. He winds up and sends it in on the goaltender. He gloves it down, puts it to the side. Heat fans calling for them to move the puck forward and get it out of their zone. So the entire penalty was played in the Heat zone. Ducks with 2 or 3 scoring opportunities. Chappelle zips it over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff headmans it. Gets met with some pressure, comes in on goal, so no icing. They push it behind the net. O'Neill on the forecheck. Moreau's in on the forecheck. Puck scoots wide. Heat able to get it out in the neutral zone. Dusterhoff grabs it and drives it right back into the far near side boards corner. McPhee comes in to hold the zone, hops over his stick. Xander comes back, picks it up, gets it over to Hagman. Hagman gets hit into the boards. Campbell off the bench with some speed. Puck gets knifed into the neutral zone. Hagman picks it up. He goes off the boards to Campbell. Campbell feeds Silver on the entry with some speed. Silver pulls down in the right-hand corner behind the net, looking to wrap around, zips it into the side of the goaltender. He pushes it back into the corner. Battle for it right behind this pole here. Campbell comes out from the side, and looks like he tried to pull the trigger. And did he score? Yeah. So Campbell did score. He came out from the corner and popped it in over the blocker side of this goaltender for the third Ducks goal of the game. And it looks like the Heat and the goaltender are wearing down with all the offensive zone pressure being put on them. Dana steps in on the faceoff. Silver jumps on the loose puck. He pulls it into the corner, but a little bit of a stick handle at the blue line pulls him off sides. Puck pushed into the Heat end. McPhee steps up. He drives it back into the Heat's corner. Campbell picks it up. He's centering attempt to Dana. McPhee drops down, applies pressure. Heat pull it out. They're able to gain the red line, finally get it into the Duck zone. Ralphie comes back around, sends it back up to Campbell. Campbell picks it up short side, gets it up to Dana, comes off of his stick, but he regains possession of it, pulls up in the corner, and behind the net, wraps it around. And McPhee comes down and knocks him off the puck. Puck comes out to Klinowski. Ducks have to touch up. Campbell waiting patiently. He comes in, but Dana's offsides. And the ref's waving it on, and then he realized Dana was offside, so he calls the offsides. 10:47 left in the game. Junior Ducks up 3-0. Baker steps in on the faceoff. Heat getting kicked out of the game, out of the faceoff now. Baker pushes the puck forward, takes some body contact from his opposing centerman. Flick goes cross ice over to Lee. He loses it in his feet. Klinowski comes back to help him out. He zips it over to Flick. Flick goes right back cross ice to Lee. Lee over stick handles at the red line, drives it in. Nobody there. Heat grabs it, sends it right back in. Flick picks that up, goes high off the boards. And Heat just drive it right back in. That should be icing, but now they got it. Gerard steps in on the faceoff. Gerard gets kicked out. Moroz steps in. He battles for possession. Puck gets tied up in the traffic. Gerard comes away with it. He gets it back to Chappelle. Chappelle quickly zips it in. Deflected wide. Heat jump on the loose puck. Cross the red line. Gain entry into the zone. Chappelle pulls up in the corner. It looks like he's getting punched to the back of the head. Gerard gets tackled. No call. There's a cross check right in front of the referee. No call. Chappelle comes in, gets him back. He gets tripped up. No call. So Dusterhoff generates some speed. 2-on-1 with Moroz. He zips it in. No rebound. So all kinds of action in front of the net. Looks like Dustroff's getting called. So, yep, Dustroff to the box. So Ducks back on the penalty kill. Goaltender's up. Everything looks good. So the Ducks getting an explanation of what's going on. So face off here right in front of us. Campbell steps in for that. Wins it back. Hagman turns around, drives it deep into the Heat zone. Heat picks it up behind their own net. McPhee drops in, cuts it off, drives it right back into the Heat's end. So again, shorthanded, the Ducks are dominating the offensive zone here in Panorama City, California Heat's home rink. Heat is on another power play. They moved it out into the neutral zone. Hagman cuts that off. Zoyan in on the forecheck. Campbell cuts that off, comes back to McPhee. McPhee drives it in. These guys are getting shots from the center line in on this goaltender. Short-handed. So 1:23 left in the Dustroff penalty. 8:35 left in the game. Junior Ducks up 3-0. Baker steps in on the faceoff. Oh, geez, these guys just love kicking people out of the faceoff for something. So Heat get kicked out. Baker wins the faceoff back. Stenari comes in, zips it in on the goaltender, makes another big save. Puck comes loose. Baker's going to go get it. He protects puck, gets it out to, just beyond Stenari's reach. Heat trying to catch the Ducks off shorthanded. Stenari picks it up at the red line. He sends it in deep into the Heat zone, right back in. Flick in on the forecheck. Baker in on the forecheck. Stenari comes in, holds his own, drives it down low. Gets wrapped around. Heat come out the other way. Stenari comes in, picks up the puck, strips the puck. Goes to Flick, just out of his reach. They go right back. Klinowski breaks that up and goes high and off the glass. Springs Flick in. Flick goes in on a breakaway and finds and solves the goaltender again for the fourth goal. Short-handed. Klinowski picks it up. Headmans it to Flick. Flick enters the zone with speed, cuts to the net, and makes a nice little move and finds the back of the net here for the fourth goal of the game. 7:32 left in the game. 1 second left in the Ducks penalty. Another shorthanded goal. Puck comes back to McPhee. Ducks equal strength. Silver comes off the bench with some speed. Cuts down the right wing. Cuts to the slot area. Tries to make a nice little move. Circles around. Tries to feed Lee in the slot. Comes back to Chappelle. He drives it wide of the net. Silver picks it up on the far side, gets it back to McPhee. McPhee fumbles it a little bit, goes back into the neutral zone. Slides it over to Chappelle. Chappelle headman passes to Lee, and Ducks enter offsides. So 6:56 left here in the game. Gerard's line comes out. Moreau's on the left wing, O'Neill on the right wing. Chappelle and Dusterhoff on the back end. Gerard picks it up, gets it over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff generates some speed, pulls in the left-hand corner, pulls up, loses the puck there briefly, regains possession. Puck comes out. Heat come the other way. Broken up by Gerard, covering Dusterhoff's rushing attempt. Gerard sends it into the slot area, and the goaltender covers it up. Gerard getting kicked out of the faceoff. O'Neill steps in now. Puck battle on the right side. Now it's deflected into the netting. Puck coming out of the Heat zone. Puck came up and off a Heat player's stick and into the netting. Gerard pushes it forward, comes back to Chappelle. Chappelle goes over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff comes back to Chappelle. Chappelle goes up to O'Neill, and a knife down the pass. Picked up by Gerard. Gerard makes a nice move. Out on the blue line comes out. Ducks have to hold up. Morelos picks it up in the neutral zone. He backhands it deep into the near side corner and picks his own rebound up as the puck wraps around behind the net. He walks off the wall, turns around, spins away from pressure, drops it right back down to Gerard. Gerard gets it back to Morelos. Dusterhoff gets tripped up. He comes in, zips into the side of the net. There's some cross-checking going on to the right side of the net. Puck's loose, comes out to O'Neill. O'Neill moves it back to, nope. Takes it himself, gets it over to Dusterhoff, drops down low. His center attempt to Morelos gets broken up. And Chappelle holds it in briefly. Now it trickles out past the blue line into the neutral zone and right back into the Heat's end. O'Neill disrupts that up. Now the Heat go. They gain possession. McPhee comes in, drives his guy into the boards. Chappelle picks that up. Oh my goodness. Chappelle pulls away from pressure. Drops it back to McPhee. McPhee sends it up the boards to Campbell. Campbell cuts around, sends Dana in with speed. Dana gets it over to Bezoyan. He gets ready to pull the trigger and just gets handcuffed. Puck comes back. Hagman zips it over to McPhee. McPhee sends it up the boards. Guy came in to try and level McPhee, but McPhee levels him. McPhee gets it at the red line. He drives it right back in, and the Ducks are offsides. Puck came out and back in. So 4:20 left in the game. Ducks with the 4-0 lead. Baker stepping in on the faceoff. Stenari on the right wing, Lee on the left wing. Gets punched back to McPhee. McPhee drives it in deep into the Heat zone. Stenari in on the forecheck. Baker comes in to help him out. Heat's able to drive it into the Ducks' end. McPhee picks it up down there. He wraps it around the boards. Lee's going to pick it up, but just misses him, and that goes for icing. Looking to spring Lee on the left wing, just out of his reach. He pull the puck back, drive it back into the far side boards corner. Can't play the stick with the high. Can't play the puck with the high stick. Klinowski gets it up to Sonari. Sonari goes wide. He's generates some speed. He's centering attempt. Nobody there. Lee picks it up on the mid wall. He gets driven to the boards. Baker in the corner. Gets knocked off the puck. Puck trickles loose. Oh! Flick comes across and levels the guy. Big hit, sends it in just wide of a lane. Puck wraps around. Sonari chips it up to Silver. Silver with some gas off the bench. He winds up, drives it just wide. Baker picks up the puck on the side. He circles back around, gets it over to Flick. Flick goes back over to O'Neill. O'Neill cuts into the zone. He gets met with some body contact at the blue line. Silver picks it up. He comes in, dipsy doodles. Big rebound, big save. Moroz comes in with speed off the bench. Silver chips it over to himself, tries to feed it right back to Moroz, but cuts off by the Heat player. Battle for the puck right on the blue line. Silver comes away with it. He spins away from pressure, peels up on the half wall, gets it back to Dusterhoff. O'Neill sends it over to Klinowski. Klinowski goes cross-ice to Silver, bounces over his stick. Silver gets cut off, and Dusterhoff's able to hold it briefly. He goes back high and into the zone. Ducks have to touch up. Puck comes out. Look, puck trickled out. And look, Chappelle with a great effort off the bench on the line change. Gets back in. Puck trickles loose here to Campbell. Campbell tries to knife around a player. He gets cut off with the pressure. Going back to that, Chappelle off the bench with a great effort to get back into the play and cut that breakaway down. Or break up that breakaway. So puck comes loose. Heat's drive in on net, doesn't make it. Gets blocked down into the slot. 1:32 left in the game. This lady's going to need a throat lozenge when she's done. Puck comes loose. Chappelle back there to break that up again. Looks like it was offsides perhaps. 1:20 left in the game. Baker pushes the puck forward. Gerard comes away with the loose puck, cuts into the slot area, holds on to it, drops it down to O'Neill. O'Neill shuttle pass, backhand into the slot area. One minute left in the game. Lee comes out, drives it wide, picks up the loose puck, drives it wide. Hagman drops down to the mid wall, drives it into the corner. Lee spins away from pressure. Comes back to Hagman. He drives it right back into the near side corner. Comes back out to Lee. Lee picks it up. Baker's going to go back there and help him out. Centering attempt comes out to McPhee. McPhee drives it in. Gerard picks up the loose puck in the far side corner. Spins away from pressure. Baker's calling for it in the slot. Gets it back to McPhee. McPhee winds up, zips it in on the goaltender, who punches it into the near side boards. And 13 seconds left. Heat clear the puck. Goes the entire length. And they're going to call icing instead of let the time click off. So 11 seconds left in the game. This one's all but over. Stenari going to take the what appears to be maybe the last face-off. Puck gets chopped into the far side boards. McPhee was looking to wind up, but it came off the boards weird and didn't make it back to him. Heat send it back out. It's able to come out into the zone. Hagman drives it right back in. And that does it here in Panorama City. Your Junior Ducks come away with the 4-0 victory. I tell you, the Heat goaltender had an amazing display of goaltending the first two periods and on into the third period.